Imagine this. You're just waking up, it's a normal morning, and suddenly you get a string of text messages, and then your phone rings. At first, I just ignored it. Big mistake. Now, before I go further, let me give you some context. I've worked for fraud for both local government agencies and one of the largest banks in the US. I've seen every type of scam you can imagine. But what happened next was something that even caught me off guard. This video contains graphic footage that may be upsetting to some viewers. Please be advised that the following content includes disturbing visuals and audio. Due to the sensitive nature of this topic, some scenes may be graphic. This video includes realistic depictions of violence for educational purposes. Viewer discretion is strongly advised as the content features intense audio and imagery. After several texts and 2 phone calls, I decided to finally answer the phone.
Look, motherfucker, you owe me $4,000 or my boys are gonna take you out.
The voice on the phone claimed he was from the cartel, and he had all of my personal information. He had my first name, my last name, my address, names of my family members. He even had my ex-wife's name. So I did the right thing, and I told him, "You don't know who you're messing with," and hung up right away. After that, I hung up the phone. That's when it got really scary. I pulled up my text messages that were sent to me, and let me show you.
Okay, man, since you saying there's a game, right? I'm going to your location, and if you're not there, one of your family members
Let's go, boss.
will have to pay for that.
Let's go.
Are you listening to me, you stupid bitch?
This was starting to get real serious real fast until I figured out what was really going on. Believe it or not, this is a very common scam, and they make a lot of money doing it. I've seen it happen, and you won't believe how they pull it off. What happened next is insane, but let me explain. These scammers don't need to know you personally. They're pulling your personal information from public databases, social media, and old records, using it to terrify you into paying them money. They make it feel real, but it's all just manipulation. They prey on your fear and the idea that they knowing everything about you could potentially cause harm or embarrassment. And yes, they did have my information, but all that information that they gave me is actually public record. You could find out all that information by simply doing a reverse phone number check on Google. Now, some people might ask, did you get the phone number? Unfortunately, scammers use what's called phone spoofing, where they're calling through an app, whether it's on their phone or through a computer. And on this app, they can make their phone number say that they're calling from any number that they want. So the actual phone number is pretty much useless. Now, I'm fully aware of the scam, but them having my info initially threw me off. The question is, how was I targeted? So there I go down that rabbit hole. Yesterday, I had texted an old friend I haven't spoken to in a while, and apparently they changed their number quite a while back. So that got me thinking. So I did a quick Google search of the phone number that I had texted, and it led to a number of escort services websites. And just like that, It all made sense. I know this scam and I know it well. Scammers will use any angle they can to rob you of your hard-earned cash. In this scam, they're targeting people who would solicit services from an escort website, using that person's guilt to prevent them from thinking straight or reaching out to law enforcement. So here's how you can spot the scam and what you need to do if you ever get a call like this. First, don't panic. Second, never give any personal information or money without verifying. These criminals rely on scaring you into acting before you think. Remember, they make it feel real, but it's all a manipulation. They prey on your fear and the idea that they know everything about you. And just like every other scam that works out for them, of course, there are variations of this scam. Instead of prostitution, it usually involves drugs, but the same premise. Have you, a family member, or a friend ever been affected by a scam like this? I'll tell you, the reason that scams keep going on is anonymity, right? Anybody that falls for the scam, they keep quiet about it and they don't share. And that not sharing of information is how these scams keep going. So please make sure you click like and share with someone that you know. And also, if there is any instances where you've been scammed or someone that you know, please let me know in the comments below. Remember, never give in to fear and always verify. Scammers thrive on panic, but with knowledge, you can shut them down. Stay smart, stay safe. And if you found this helpful, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more real life stories and tips. Make sure to share this video with your loved ones. This could happen to anyone. And always thank you for being part of the Simply Stax family.